Hello and welcome to the Bob Plays Chicken Police. It's part of our Duck Detective Day. Chickens are like ducks and detectives are like police. So we're stretching the definition a bit, but I hope you'll forgive me. Let's go. This is a short demo version of the full game, which contains a slightly altered snippet of the final experience. This version does not save.
Previously on Chicken Police, Into the Hive.
Loud.
Let's just
Make not loud.
stick with the classics.
Even more not loud. Still way too
It
loud.
was a dark and stormy
That's
night.
better.
Well, it wasn't that stormy, but it was clucking dark for sure. I woke up from a horrible dream among boxes that had my whole life in them. I was ready for the big journey around the wilderness. But a mysterious woman in a hood came to ruin everything. Sound familiar?
Not
And
really.
she came straight from the Hive,
Usually the
fellas,
dames are more damey.
with a case that looked like straight suicide. Did I take it? Cluck, yes. Because that's me, the perfect schmuck. Now, all I had to do was get Marty, my partner, to back me up. But he strangely refused to pick up the phone. I wonder what could have happened to him.
Clawville, the Fountain District, Harlow Street, Marty's home. Sorry, you can barely hear me.
What
should be-
the fluffy,
I should be
feathery,
fairly reasonable.
scaly clucking hell's going on here?
1, 2, 1, 2. No, that looks fairly reasonable. I did turn down the game because the game was way too loud. Or was that before I turned down the game, Salar? For now, what the fluffy, feathery, scaly clucking hell is going on here?
Hey, buddy, you all right?
You hear me, honey? That's not how this works. No, it's not.
Yeah, Marty. Hello, Marty.
I've been drinking, right? That I'm drunk? Huh?
Marty. Hey, partner. Hey, buddy. Oh, goddamn featherhead.
Tearing me apart, Laura!
Oh, no chance. I've got to get him out of this state somehow.
New goal, new clue, item received.
Marty's beloved Vectra Ball. Pretty cold of Laura to chuck that out, but it might just be useful.
Do we treat him like a puppy dog and distract him with a ball? How do I use it?
He's not gonna talk to me until I get him out. It's impossible to dislodge him.
Inventory, ball. How do I say use ball on man? Here we go. Use ball on
I know
man.
you can hear me. Everyone is listening to us. Don't you care? Ouch! Hey!
Well, we certainly got his attention.
Finally! Good evening, partner.
What the hell, man?
Hey, Marty. Everything, okay, buddy?
What? Of course it's you. Who else would it be?
Are you, by any chance, a little tipsy, Marty?
You just don't cluck at me about drinking here, okay?
I didn't say anything.
Well, don't. Because
Listen, Marty. All this stuff here. Yeah, Laura didn't...
Wiggle my
didn't
fingers.
Throw you out, did she?
what? Me? Ha! I can't be thrown out. I'm Marty Clucking McChicken. Do you hear me, honey? I can't be be thrown out!
All evidence points to the contrary.
Take it easy, Marty.
Actually, I threw her out. Yeah?
Yeah, sure. Let's get your stuff and get out of here, okay?
Okay, Boss Bird, but promise us we're gonna do something stupid.
Huh. That I'm sure of.
Wait a minute. Just one tiny minute.
Please don't vomit.
Yeah. Marty. Marty, no.
Laura!
Come on.
Better than vomiting.
Laura!
We are a bird who's also a policeman, is the context.
Ah, for cluck's sake. Look, I got something in the car that'll help you.
Do we? Where's the car?
Here it is.
Trunk?
My beloved flask. Contains a killer cocktail handed down to me by good old Dr. Bubo.
Okay, item receive. Use flask on chicken.
What the? You wanna kill me?
Take a few deep breaths and everything will be fine.
Crazy clucking son of a chicken.
Well? Better?
Yes. Lucky you.
Well, there you go.
But never again.
Agreed. Shall we go?
Yeah, I guess.
Like, I get that it's slightly fancier than static images, but they are a little silly as well.
Oh, and if you puke in my car, I'll pluck you and cook you alive.
Yeah, let's just get out of here.
That's my boy.
Goal completed. New location. At least it has more than five frames per cycle. Make sure to never show Vama my little AGS game fiddlings. I'll get absolutely
There's nothing else of use here.
torn a new one. How do we leave? We use the map. Do I go to the police department? Noir mode. You'll be able to switch between two modes during the game. Noir mode, the original vision that the creators had. For those who have lost all hope. Or color mode. A brand new color mode, because there's still a little hope left.
I'd never seen Marty so dead drunk. It didn't bode well for the evening. I was just about to call the whole thing off, but after a nap in the passenger seat, he woke up, innocent as a day-old chick. Fists, bullets, or booze, this damn cock dodged them all, but Laura hit the only tender spot he has, his overly large heart. We were standing outside the station, waiting for him to compose himself before going in. He avoided my gaze, and I didn't blame him. In over 10 years of working together, I've never seen him let himself get this low. Well, there's a first time for everything.
You feel like it would be worse in color?
Listen, man,
It would be less noir.
Don't get started, Marty, okay?
I think it would be
Just
less
take a deep
atmospheric.
breath, and let's get going.
Yeah, right. You just forgot to tell me what we're doing here.
Well, I didn't want to wake you. You were snoring so sweetly in the car.
Sorry.
Right now, we need paperwork to enter the Hive.
Yeah, sure. Wait, what?
You heard it right, partner. We got some business in Roachtown. Anyway, it'll give Laura a chance to cool off.
Oh, clucking hell. Can we maybe not talk about that?
Whatever suits you, partner.
Listen, do you have an aspirin? My brain is trying to burst out of my skull.
Nope. But if Monica's here, I'm sure she'll help you.
Ah, good. She's always there when you need her, huh?
Uh-huh. I
just hope the old bone chewer won't be in.
Blood boil? You know the dog that barks doesn't bite.
Yeah, right. Just sends you on unpaid leave.
New codex entry. New goal. New goal. Monica Rosen, hummingbird. Melissuga Helenae. The real Mother Goose of the Force, receptionist, nurse, and friend in one fragile, tiny body, with all the good and bad of those roles. I can't count the number of times she's done us an unrepayable favor, putting her own beak on the line. Oh dear Monica, where would we be without you? The Hive is a fenced-off quarter on the outskirts of Clawville, originally an integral part of the city, but after the Segregation Act, the area was fenced off. Today, insects are rarely seen anywhere but the Hive. This place is also known simply as the Ghetto, or Roach Town. And then there's us. Get an aspirin. Let's get Marty an aspirin. Maybe Monica could help. Get permission to enter the Hive. Clue not found. And we've found Marty. But it says there's something here that I haven't... Okay, now it's happy that I've clicked that. How do we get out? Down here. Inside the station, find Hummingbird Lady.
If it isn't the chicken police in the flesh.
The hens that lay the golden eggs, huh?
Plato.
Moses, Plato. Evening, gentlemen. Now get lost. Marty's having a rough night.
Everything all right, Marty, my boy?
He's got a
You
little
look
bell
like
on
you've been
his-
swimming in the Times.
his collar.
Or you just juiced up.
Aw, are you mewling at me, tiny tiger? I'm sorry, it's hard to hear you from up here.
Tiny what? What did you say?
Please don't do this, Plato. We're so much better than that.
Stand down and let everyone go about their business. Not only crappy detectives, but they're chicken shits too. For clock's sake. Let's be
I
friendly.
can't believe I'm saying this, but yeah, Moses is right.
Ah, okay.
Whatever.
Moses, Plato, the later the better.
Indeed.
If we ever seen them again, it's too soon. Oh, wow. So there's something slightly wrong about this guy's face to me.
I feel you, brother.
You look even worse.
Thank you, dear partner. I can always count on you for support.
And yet you haven't kissed me in weeks. Not even a peck on the cheek.
Okay, receptionist lady. Is there a bell?
Weird to see the front desk without Monica.
It really is. I don't know if I've seen it empty since she's been working here.
We should look into this mystery.
Yep, we shouldn't, but we will.
Yep.
Okay. So she's not here, and there doesn't appear to be any other interactables on this screen. They have low eyelids to reduce... I'm more talking about, like, the underside of his face feels slightly wrong to me. The underside of his face here seems like it's missing some. But he does also have sort of I'm sleepy eyes.
It's been dead for years. Besides, Marty was the only one who drank that garbage.
Who's that guy?
Hobo.
What's he doing here? He seems lost.
Well, ask him.
No clucking way. Just look at him.
Well, maybe he's looking for you. An old friend of yours. A classmate from the Moron
The
Academy.
Moron Academy.
Ha ha ha. Your sense of humor is getting old and rickety, just like you.
Because I'm spending more and more time with you, buddy.
Zing.
Man, this place is starting to look like an asylum.
Why? Just because he's scruffy and messy and smelly and has a weird sparkle in his eye doesn't mean he's crazy. I mean, yeah, he probably is.
Yeah.
The building is just like the people who work in it. A complete wreck. There's nothing there for us now.
Well then, I'm a bit
Employee
bamboozled.
of the month?
Yeah.
Maybe I do have to talk to them more.
Ah, the great Moses and
Or
Plato.
inspect them.
What a pair of clowns. Just what we need.
Never mind them, Marty. Ever since they solved that case on the Clawville Express, they think the world revolves around them. But they're still in second place.
Can't be easy.
Yeah. Sorry to bother you guys, but have you...
They have seen Monica.
And can you tell us where we can find her?
Oh, of course. You just have to ask. She went down to the shooting range.
The shooting range? Monica? Are we talking about the same person?
To be honest, I was surprised too.
Strange.
Quite.
Yeah, thanks anyway, guys. Have a nice standing around and doing nothing.
New goal. Speak with Monica, who's supposedly at the shooting range. To the shooting range.
Monica Rosen. A tiny, fragile body housing a rock-hard woman with perfectly polished nails, a sharp beak, and an even sharper mind. She's a real machine, a workaholic, and a mother goose who always does what she has to do. And for us, she sometimes does a little bit extra. She's like an anchor holding a tiny boat in place on a boiling sea. So it genuinely surprises us to find her upset. Something must have happened.
Oh my goodness, I'm in love.
No, you're not. Pull yourself together.
But what about Laura?
What could have happened to her? She's never been down here before. In fact, she's never left the front desk. And the gun?
Yeah, but it's none of our business.
We're detectives, Sonny. Everything's our business.
Oh, that's quite a catchphrase.
Yeah, I should have thought of that before, like a whole career before.
Yep,
Well, that ship has sailed.
it sure has.
New goal. What's up with Monica? We should try and find out. Well, I guess we talk to her.
She seems troubled. Hey, Mon. What's up? It's a little, unusual finding you here.
What? Me? Oh, no, it's nothing. I just came down to chill out a little.
She has human
And
hands.
it's already better.
Everyone else has had like gloves on, so it's helping mask the illusion, but she has human hands.
To chill out a little.
Exactly. Yeah. Chill out. You know.
Well, if anyone, I can understand. I spent half my life down here, but I've never seen you here, Mon. Especially...
With a huge clucking gun in your hand.
Oh, that? Oh, it's nothing really. I've just been under a lot of pressure lately, and I thought I'd give it a try. It felt pretty good, honestly.
Amen, sister.
By the way, you're looking a little ragged, Marty. Did something happen?
To me? Oh, no, nothing. Just,
He's got a clucking hangover, Mon.
Hangover? I thought you never drank.
Well, first time at the range for you. First time at the bottom of the bottle for me. Looks like it's a night of firsts, huh?
Fair enough. I'm not pushing.
Thanks, Mon.
Anything I can do for you guys? I assume you're not here to just chill out, right?
Sharp as always, Mon. We were looking for you.
Well, I'm here.
New option ask. New ask topic. Goal completed. Ask about the mission?
So, we need the papers to enter Roachtown, Mon.
Furry heavens, Boss Bird. I knew this day would come, but so soon?
What day would come?
The day you finally get yourself killed.
Aww.
But why do you have to drag poor Marty into it? He's still so... well, he's not so young anymore, but he's still full of hope.
Thanks, I guess.
Sweetheart, we just have a case there, that's all. We can't do it from the outside.
Why don't you ask that bug friend
Brutal.
of yours, Frank? He's helped you out more than once, hasn't he?
I think part of this is about him. He might have gotten himself into trouble. Again.
And you think you're the ones the poor residents of the Hive need?
This is important, Mon. I mean, this time, it really is.
Stare. Stare.
Mon?
Wild heavens. Okay. But you owe me one. Again.
You're an angel.
Oh yeah, I am. I'll add it to the list.
How does it work?
I'll give you the permit at the front desk. But you'll need another detective to sign it as a witness, because you can't count on the boss's support.
So we got to get Plato and Catman Moses.
No problem. I got Marty.
Catman was actually Fox. Fox was Moses.
No, you're partners, so I need someone from the station who's not Marty, but equal in rank to you.
Oh, okay. Maybe Boscarelli, the shaggy bone chewer.
He had a tough case in the Calavera Hills. Some serious cat fight.
Calavera?
You know he's got cat allergies, so he's on forced rest.
Are we Grim Fandangoing?
Well then,
There is no one left but...
Moses.
and Plato.
You're like two eggs, boys, you know that? But, yeah, you're right. They're the only ones you can count on right now.
How fortunate enough that we were nice to them earlier.
Chicken shit. Thanks anyway, sweetheart.
Hopefully they'll be more cooperative.
Yeah, no worries.
Hey, fellas. I heard you guys had some business in the Hive recently.
There was a little incident, yes, but nothing too serious.
Unfortunately,
We went to ease some of the tension there, but it didn't work out that way.
What do you mean?
we had the one and only Mick in custody, but he was released a day later for lack of evidence.
Mick. As in, Mongrel Mick. Mick Castle, the head of the Cluck and Golden Fang clan.
Since you've let yourself out of the bag, Plato, my dear, Mick has been camping out
Let
in the
the
Hive
cat out
lately
of the bag.
because he thinks we couldn't touch him there.
He's right about that.
Well, unfortunately, the sly ape is, at the moment. The Hive is still off limits, and since we don't have any incriminating evidence against him, he's untouchable.
And paperwork. If you have it, you can get into the Hive, right?
Wait, why are you guys so interested in the Hive?
Innocent curiosity, Moses. Nothing more.
Don't lie.
Well, well, interesting.
You want their help, don't lie to them.
We'd better be going. Don't take any wooden nickels, boys.
You're welcome.
New codex entries. And there's Lady. What are our codex entries? Tibetan sand fox. So, wrong kind of extreme environment, but close, Mama. Vulpes ferrilata. Moses is an enigma. He's said to have been a prodigy as a child and solved his first predation case at the age of 12. But whatever his brilliance, it doesn't change the fact that he's cold, snobbish, and insufferable. Moreover, he and his partner Plato have always coveted our position as two of Clawville's most successful detective. Not while the chicken police are around. Pallas cat, as in Pallas Athena, like Greek, the Greek god. Plato is a veteran who, for some strange reason, is now trying to forget the horrors of war by serving in the Clawville police. If you ask me, he picked the worst possible place to do it, but what do I know? He's Moses' faithful sidekick, shadowing the Sly Fox wherever he goes. The Golden Fang Clan. One of the largest and most influential gangs to rise from the ruins of the Wessler Empire. Their leader is Mongrel Mick, aka Mick Castle, a mandrill who named the gang after his golden fang. And the Segregation Act was passed after a fatal assassination attempt on an anti-insect politician. While the assassination was indeed carried out by a radical insect group, it's clear that the law was already in the pipeline and was just waiting for the right excuse to be passed. The law prohibits insects from being outside the hive without permission and also imposes a night curfew inside the ghetto, although the latter is not actually enforced as there is almost zero police presence within the hive. What's up with Monica? We should find out. Permission for hive entry, swallow our pride and ask Moses for help, and get an aspirin. Well, let's go talk to her. Hello. Ask. Aspirin.
My head's still splitting.
Just take this.
Thanks, Mon.
You'll be all right in a minute, you big chicken.
Yeah, I hope so. Because right now, I've got a feeling this is gonna be my last night.
Hey, no cryptic prophecies, Marty. You're
He's
proved
only a
right
week
too
away
many
from
times.
retirement.
Yeah, okay.
Item received. Goal complete. Use aspirin on... Hello? Maybe I need to exit out of this screen. No? How do I use aspirin on my friend? We don't exist in this screen. Maybe it's just use aspirin? No. Use aspirin on glass? There's no task for, like, eat. That's inspect, but we can inspect it. Sure. Inspect aspirin. A couple of headache relief pills. One already saved Marty's life. Maybe we could use the rest later. Looks like we might have to do the, House of Da Vinci style inspect the... No, not House of Da Vinci. The Poirot ABC murders thing, where you inspect things and maybe interact with them to find out extra things about them.
Hey, fellas. Glad you're still here.
Well. I never heard that from you before, Santino.
Make a note, because it won't happen again.
What can we do for you, chickens?
Oh, it's, just a little favor.
New ask topic. Permission.
We have a small favor to ask.
Yeah, it looks like they're leftovers. Maybe the implication is he ate one straight away.
That's what I call a surprising turn of events.
Without needing us to do the manual use pill on Sidekick.
You're telling us.
I'm not gonna mince words. We need your signatures for a permit.
Ah, so you are going to the Hive. I thought so.
You thought so. Listen, a friend of ours is in trouble.
What kind of trouble?
The life-threatening kind.
That could be said of almost anyone in the Hive.
Moses, please. We're both on the same team, right?
Fine. But you owe us one.
We're used to it.
Those ain't just words, chicks. Once we help you, you help us. No questions asked.
You see?
As Plato says. So, we got a deal?
Ah, catch it. Okay, Moses, but I'm not gonna shine your shoes.
We'll see. Let me know when you have the paperwork.
We will. That was easy.
Too easy. We'll regret this, believe me.
Maybe it would have been harder if we were jerks to them earlier.
They're gonna
because
ask
we
for
weren't.
something
It's
humiliating, right?
Not, but we'll see.
Well, those two are competitive. They're not unprofessional, but they could put us in danger.
Beyond what we already face.
Exactly.
Well, what's new? Our lives are a constant, needless, risk-taking roller coaster for which we get nothing but a series of scars and nightmares.
Right.
Okay, talk to her.
Hey, Mon, what are sleuths number 3 and 4 doing here?
You mean Moses and Plato? Don't be so rude about them, Sonny. They're professionals, and they're pretty decent guys, too.
Okay. So what's the deal? What's this super-secret assignment from Blood Boil?
Are we jealous?
Ah, don't make me laugh.
I am, a little.
I don't know exactly what it is, but it's something
You're undermining
really
our
secret.
position.
I mean, it's not an official investigation.
Wait, I thought shit like that was our thing.
It is.
I really don't know what it's about, but if you want my advice, forget about it.
I'm afraid that's impossible, Mon.
Monica reminds you of Sherlock. Oh, Moses, sorry, but Plato is not. Yeah, I also got strong Sherlock vibes from Moses.
You're only making it more
He's even
tempting
got
for
the little.
us.
the pipe. You're only making it more tempting.
At least try to be discreet, okay? We've got enough problems without having to deal with your shenanigans.
Oh, we'll be quiet and discreet, as always.
Like the wind. Whoosh.
Yeah, more like a hurricane. May the big wild ones protect us.
New ask topic.
Here, just get Moses and Plato to sign it and you're done.
We can jive with this anywhere in the Hive.
Jive in the hive?
Jive in the Hive.
It's just a piece of paper, Marty. It'll be useful once you've set the Hive on fire and you need proof you had permission to be there in the first place.
Watson wasn't belligerent and a New Jersey wise guy, you see?
Nice.
But the Hive has its own life, its own rules. Its residents won't be impressed that you have a piece of paper issued by the Clawville PD. In fact, I wouldn't wave it in public if I were you.
Understandable.
Thanks again, sweetheart. You saved us, as always.
Come on, it's my job. Well, no, but I'm happy to do it for you.
You make my heart melt.
Let's go before we have to call an ambulance.
Take care of each other, boys.
Item received. Codex entry. Codex entry. Okay, these guys do... No? Do we use item on them then? Unsigned permission. Use in real world.
Here you go, fellas. One scribble from you is enough, Moses, but you can sign it too, Plato.
I'll pass.
Let's see.
It was a pleasure.
See ya, boys.
Sonny,
Huh? Yeah?
we'll be keeping an eye on you. And don't forget, you're in our debt.
Yeah, okay. Anything else?
Nothing. Right now.
Well, bye, fellas. Okay, so what exactly are we talking about? I get that we're snooping around the Hive, but what about Frank? And where does Mick come into it?
Just relax. We'll go up to my place and I'll show you.
That's what she said.
Ah, stop clucking around. This is big. You're about to see how big.
That's what she said. Never mind.
Ah, moron.
Okay, but all joking aside, I'm getting tired of being the last to know what case we're working on.
Well, someone's got to be last, right?
Don't be a jerk, Sonny.
All right. But you know, an hour ago, you weren't in any state for details.
I know, but are you gonna keep bringing that up?
Yes.
I hope that was a rhetorical question.
Kinda.
Okay. Speaking of things left unsaid, what's the deal with Laura? He dumped you because he got drunk? Are you...
You know what, Sonny? You're totally right. Let's just keep our little secrets to ourselves.
Suits me.
Sometimes I feel like I have a boil in my brain named Sonny, bursting with macho pride, smothered emotions, and dangerous secrets.
Because you read too much chicken shit.
Yeah, right.
New location. Map updated. Item received. Goal completed. There's nothing to do but move forwards. But let's try and find out what's up with the girl. Good day, Dawn Treader.
Success?
Success. But
I'll give you the permit. Just give me a second.
We're waiting, Mon. We'll wait for you until the end of the world if we have to. What?
Good luck, guys. Whatever it is you're doing.
we do what we do best.
May the big wild ones protect us.
Is everything
So,
okay, Monica?
Everything all right with you, sweetheart? It's unusual to see you here.
At the front desk? I think we were meant to ask about this in the, down in the shooting range, and that the text doesn't really make sense if you ask her about this now.
Sonny, guys, it's okay. Really, I'm fine. I'm just blowing off some steam.
With a bunch of
Yep,
bullets?
it definitely doesn't make sense if you do it now.
As you say, Marty.
Well, okay, Mon.
Oh, she won't tell us.
Hey, Mon.
Well,
listen
there's
to
one more
this.
dialogue option.
Sonny is going on a trip around the globe.
Oh, really? That's...
He never told you? But I thought you two were pretty close.
Yeah, me too. But whatever. He's not gonna go anyway.
Wait, what?
Yeah, that's what I told him. He's just beacon, but he's staying anyway. He and Clawville are in a long and bad marriage.
Exactly.
Hey,
Stare, stare,
I'm
stare.
standing right here, okay?
Yeah, okay.
Oh, hello, Sonny. How are you? Good luck, guys.
We do what...
May the big...
Okay, and there's nothing else to ask about. So maybe by not asking about it, maybe by not asking about it down in the shooting range, we've screwed ourselves over. I think you can buy bits directly, Dawn Treader, but I honestly don't know. I've never used bits. It's all whoosh, all beyond me. Because bits aren't channel specific. You can use them across all channels. Well, as far as I know. I may be misinformed. New location? Let's go.
The distant light. Inviting for the locals, I'm sure. But it makes my comb crawl just to look at that collapsing neon sign. Could this be the last light we'll see? Or the light at the end of the tunnel? Still, there's nothing we can do. The trail drew us here like insects drawn to the flame. We have to find out who's running this place and
His
what
mouth
she
isn't-
has to do
his
with
mouth
the
isn't animating.
disappearance of the bodies.
His mouth isn't animating.
Oh, shit.
Now we
I
go
didn't
again.
bring Bertha. We might need her here.
Your shotgun would only cause more trouble, believe me. This is not the Hive it used to be, pal. Things have changed.
Oh, clucking hell. I feel like everyone's staring at us.
Well, they probably are. You remember the rules, right?
Yeah, I remember. No looking up, no looking down, no looking anywhere. We should have come with paper bags on our heads.
If we're lucky, we won't be here long. But we need to talk to whoever's pulling the strings.
The strings?
I mean, the Spider Queen.
Ah, we're so gonna die.
Let's hope not.
So what happens now?
I guess we need to ask the locals where to find her.
Ah, great plan. Go ahead, take the glory.
You're not much help today, Big Bird.
But I am amazing company.
Aww.
Sure.
New codex entry. Goal complete. New goal. New codex entry. The Distant Light, a notorious bar that, if the rumors are true, is the center of the Hive's biggest criminal network. It's a bit weird that you have to click on something that's already selected to make the you haven't read it yet marker go away, but otherwise, it's not exactly a big deal. The Hive has its own criminal gangs. Perhaps the largest and most influential of these is the Great Web, led by a living legend, Zenaida, the Spider Queen. Two other smaller mafia families control the Insect District, but they are all under the influence of the Great Web. A distant light. We need to find a way to talk to the Queen. Clue not found. Clue not found. Clue not found.
What is that stuff the insects use to hold their buildings together?
I'm sure there's a scientific name for it, but on the street, it's just called the goo. It's flexible, yet almost unbreakable. It's used to hold buildings together when they're falling apart.
And some buildings are built entirely of that stuff.
Very rarely. It's an extremely difficult and valuable material to produce.
They say that under the jungles of Torogo, whole cities are made of it.
It's just a legend, Marty. Don't believe everything you read in your magazine.
We were told he reads a bunch of, chicken shit.
Sometimes I think it's the neon lights that hold this town together.
What? Are you okay?
I mean, if the last neon light goes out, it's all over. This whole mess just collapses.
Listen to me, Marty. I'm the depressed cop, okay? And one is more than enough.
I'll get
So
onto
you
the
better
union
get
about
your
you.
crazy optimistic self working again. Because I think that's what's holding this town together, not neon lights.
That was genuinely nice of you, Sonny. Thanks.
You see? That's what I'm talking about.
You see?
Is you. Let's keep it that way.
Okay, Sonny.
Hey, don't push it.
Look at the size of him. All yours, Boss Bird.
Huh? What's up with you?
Nothing. It's just,
Okay, whatever you want. Chicken.
What was that?
I said you're a coward.
That hurts.
Swell. Hey, big guy.
He's got a baseball bat.
Yeah?
Tell me, what's your name?
Hank. Hank Hardshell.
Are you an athlete, Hank?
What?
Well, that's a vector ball bat in your hand.
Oh, that? What about it?
He's suddenly very UK.
If you're not playing Vectra Ball, you shouldn't be waving that around. And we need to confiscate it.
As my learned colleague says.
Did we say something funny?
Aye, that's a good one. Really.
Now listen here, you slimy.
Take it easy. Let's start from the beginning. We haven't introduced ourselves. Do you know who we are?
Chickens?
Yeah, but that's not what I mean.
Coppers, right?
Chicken coppers.
I'm good at this. I like guessing games.
Can you also guess what happens if you don't give us that bat?
Ah. I guess it stays with me.
The law is the law, big boy. I don't make the rules. But if you don't give us the bat, we have to take you in.
Okay, okay. So listen here, chicken coppers. This is the Hive, in case you didn't notice. You don't have anywhere to drag me. There's no PD here. Or are we going to drive all the way to the centre of town so you can stick me in a cell and hunch over paperwork till dawn for a wee bat? I didn't think so.
What?
All right.
How dare you?
Okay, big boy. Fair enough.
He's got our number.
Take this as a warning.
Ooh, oops. I just shit my pants, cluckers.
Watch it.
New character, new option, new ask topic, new option, new ask topic. Hank Hardshell, a land slug. Arian Vulgaris. A cheeky slug bouncer who probably works for the Spider Queen herself. He's hanging around with a huge bat and doesn't seem to be putting with it easily. He doesn't look like much of a mastermind, but he does keep... it's good to keep an eye on him anyway. The goo. It's difficult to produce, rare substance used by the insect population as a building material. Extremely flexible and robust. And if the production process were not so slow and complicated, entire cities would be built for it. And they have done in the past. The last such city is now nothing but ancient ruins. Many people believe that such cities still exist underground. This is probably a myth. Is there more pages? Oh, these ones. I haven't ticked those off. Okay.
Do you hear that? The collective buzzing of thousands of insects.
What are you thinking, Boss Bird?
I don't know. I feel like I smell something in the air. Smoke and flames.
Are you seeing the future? Or smelling it?
I hope not.
Yeah, me too. Maybe that fine young lady can help us.
No flirting, okay? We're busy right now.
How can you say that? After what happened with Laura.
I just know you, Marty. That's all.
That was the old Marty. Now I'm married and heartbroken.
Welcome to the club, pal.
Is there a membership fee?
Just sweat and tears.
Ooh.
Hello, miss.
Yes? Can I help you?
We hope so. Can we,
Well, okay. What would you like to know? But quickly, please.
She doesn't
I'm
have
expecting
human
someone.
hands. She has bug hands. But everyone else has human hands.
We'll be quick, miss.
Calla. My name is Calla.
Miss Calla. What an exceptional name. So we're actually looking for the local, I mean, you know.
We're looking for the Spider Queen, Miss Zenaida.
Oh.
Oh?
Well,
Well,
you mean you really don't know?
We don't know if we know, if you don't tell us what we might not know.
This is all hers.
you mean the joint?
The joint. And the street. And the precinct. And everything.
That sounds pretty serious.
Everything.
It is. You have no idea how much.
Good to know. So, can you tell us where we can find her?
You can find out everything in here, in the distant light. That's all I can say. Although if I were you, I would avoid the place. In fact, the entire Hive for that matter. Please don't bother me any further. Farewell, gentlemen.
I'm sorry, did we say something wrong?
Goodbye, gentlemen.
I said good day, sir.
Oh, yeah, we understand. Goodbye.
Huh? Oh, you two again.
Listen, pal, tell me, you some kind of doorman?
What do I look like?
A snail.
What else?
A doorman?
Hey, hey! I know what you're doing. The guessing game. That was a good one.
Wasn't it? I'm glad we could create such happy moments together. Can we go in?
No.
Oh.
Okay, so
What do we have to do to get access?
Do to get in?
Just ask me nicely and hand me your weapons. That's all.
What? Over my dead feathery...
Well, I can help you with that.
We're police officers. We can't hand over our weapons to you. It's the other way around.
Aye. And I'm a doorman. I can't let anybody in with a gun. Boom. We're at stalemate. What's next?
You gonna let him talk to us like that?
What do you suggest, Marty?
We should get a warrant.
Oh, you don't want to know.
We'll be back soon, pal.
Good for me, I guess.
There doesn't seem to be anything else. What if we use gun on doorman?
Next time, maybe.
No. What if we use warrant on doorman?
Ah, for cluck's sake.
No. I don't think aspirin or maybe flask. Maybe we can bribe him with a drink.
Wait. What?
No. A strange and rather reserved insect lady with an exotic presence. I wonder exactly what she's trying to disguise, because from the way she talks, I'm sure she has something to hide.
Look, we really don't want to bother you.
It looks like we have to talk to her again, even though she said please don't.
So why are you bothering me?
That slimy mountain of a guy at the door with the big bat in his hand.
Oh, him? Mm-hmm, yes, so what about him?
Well, it's a bit difficult talking to him. It's like trying to have a conversation with a bowl of jelly. But you two seem to know each other.
Him and me? What makes you think that?
Well, it's just an assumption. You know, we're detectives.
Ah, yes. That makes sense, I guess.
So, do you know him?
Well, it's an exaggeration to say I know him, but, well, he's Hank.
Yeah, Hank. He's a very handsome fellow for a pretty lady like you.
Pretty lady? Did he say that?
Oh, yeah, he did.
That huge masculine body seems to hide a sensitive heart. And above all, a shy boy.
Really? Oh, hush my heart.
So, we thought we'd help him out a little. To make the first move.
Can you?
Would you like to talk to him?
It's turned into a dating sim. It's a dating sim.
Is it that obvious?
We're just humble detectives, man.
Morrigan!
Well, if you could put in a word for me...
She recommended this.
We could try.
Thank you. Thank you, detectives.
Oh, it's nothing, miss. Our pleasure.
New goal, new ask topic. We won't escape. We won't escape. Eh. Lovebirds. We have to find a way to talk to him. Calla and Hank fancy each other. That much is obvious, but what can we do about it?
Hey, Mushface.
You again? What now?
We were just talking to, Miss Calla when...
Miss, Cal?
Yeah, the young lady. We couldn't help but notice that you're, eyeing each other.
Who? Me? Don't make me laugh, chickens.
Ah, don't be shy, buddy. She's quite a lovely lady.
Aye, she is. I mean, I suppose she is. We've, never spoken.
What? Why, that's terrible.
It really is.
Something must be done about it.
By all means.
You think so?
Of course. The air is throbbing with chemistry.
Don't overdo it.
Listen, Hank, old bud. You need to strike while the iron's hot. Who knows if you'll get another chance?
Well, I don't know. Maybe. Maybe you're right.
Of course we are.
Okay. I'll try to speak to her. Whew. You can do it, Hanky boy. You can do it.
That's the spirit. Get on it, you stud. I like it when things go well.
You mean when we manipulate invertebrates?
I just like to look at the bright side of things.
Well, be happy in your little world of pink.
Ha! At least mine has colors.
Okay, they're gone and we're allowed in.
So, are you ready? Or should I say, are you chicken enough?
Well, my head is still pounding, I'm nauseous, and I feel like this place
feels
is gonna
like a
kill
place
us.
that would be a good point to cut.
Now that you put it that way...
Come on, old bird. It'll be fun. Maybe the adventure of a lifetime. And besides, you started the whole thing, didn't you?
True enough. Okay, Marty. Let's cluck and do this. The distant light. We've entered another
Not
world.
yet.
Ruined, run down, alien, yet strangely buzzing with life. Everything's different here. The smells, the sounds, the colors. As if the walls themselves were alive. I felt like a stranger, and yet it felt like home. There was something comforting about the place. Even
want
though
his
I
mouth to
knew that
animate
the
in
deeper
these.
we went into the hive,
I
the
suppose
harder
it's a
it would
mental
be
monologue.
to get out. Was there poison in the air? Some intoxicating aroma that lured unsuspecting victims into its web? Well, it's time to find out.
Ugh, it stinks in here.
Clockin' hell, Marty, pipe down, would you?
Can't you smell it? There's something in the air. Honey and poison.
Just try to be quiet, okay? We're strangers here.
Okay, I'm not a complete moron. I know when to keep my head down.
You do?
Yeah, I do. Sometimes.
Right.
Dartboard. Cockroach goon. Bar. Drunkard. Pianist. Not that way.
The guy's all messed up.
We're not allowed to talk to him.
Careful, Sonny, or you'll end up just like him.
Careful, Sonny, or you'll end up just like him.
Hey, get out of my head.
It's too late. I've seen everything.
My condolences.
Hey, buddy. You lost your knife.
Yeah, it's in your back.
Oof.
Shall we help him?
He doesn't seem to be very concerned. Let's leave him alone.
I agree. Weird.
Okay, the goon.
Another doorman.
Same old, same old.
The Spider Queen doesn't take any chances, huh?
Makes me want to get in there even more.
Talk.
Hey, buddy.
Oh, wow. He's got something a bit more serious than a baseball bat.
Huh? What the hell are you?
We're chickens. That's enough for now, but say, kid, what's behind that iron door?
For you? Nothing.
Well, if there's nothing there, we might as well check it out, right?
What are you? Some kind of suicide chickens?
Now that you mention it.
No way you're gonna let us in, right?
That's your first sensible sentence, Bird. No, not a chance. So fuck off.
Why don't we just mention Zenaita's name? Maybe then he'll let us in.
You think so? Oh, we'll get a free ticket to the other side.
The other side of the door?
The other side of living.
Oh. Yikes.
We don't want to end up like that.
Oh, maybe it's just new wave art or something.
Ah, yeah, sure.
Oh, it's a body outline. Okay. A spooder.
He'll be our man. Bartenders always know what's what.
I can't wait for you to be wrong.
What?
What?
A clean glass of tap water, my good man.
I see I'm dealing with real gentlemen here. There are two things I can't offer you, I'm afraid. One is clean, the other is water.
And what would you recommend on this fine evening, Mr.
Ender. Bartender.
Bartender.
Well, we have mead, and whiskey. But I wouldn't recommend that, so mostly mead.
Bartender. Oh, the pain.
Well, that's quite a selection. What'll it be, Marty?
On second thought, I'll give this one a miss.
My friend is teetotal today, and, well, mead isn't my cup of tea. But since we're here, maybe we'll have something else.
And what would that be, amigo?
Information.
Oh, bloody hell. So you are cops after all?
We never said we weren't.
You want to get yourselves killed? You know...
You mean the Spider Queen? Well, it's going to take a little more than an 8-legged urban legend to scare us.
You think I don't know who you are? Pretty much everybody knows, even if they'd rather deny it. But star cops or not, this isn't your league, boys. Sorry to disappoint.
So what do you suggest, amigo?
Honestly? Get the truck out and never look back. But knowing your reputation, that won't happen, right?
Yep.
We're the kind who need to be thrown out.
It happens almost every day.
I thought as much. So, for the fun of it, maybe I can help you out.
Ooh, maybe.
But no promises.
Then I'll take that as a promise.
I'll take it as a... No promises. I'll take it as a promise.
Well, you're that ever-sour, obnoxious, loud-mouthed, insufferable, but still weirdly charming kind of character, huh?
The fourth wall has been breached.
Exactly.
All right. Ask me anything you want, but make it quick.
New character. Spooderman. Barman Spider of the Distant Light, who tries to pretend that he never cares about anything and couldn't hurt a fly. But I'm sure that he knows and observes much more than he's willing to tell us. At least until we soften him up a little. And someone else, the cockroach goon who doesn't get a face. Find a way to talk to the Queen, the big metal door, and a freaky bloke stand in our way. We have to get in.
Come on. What are you waiting for? Ask away.
Yeah, all right. Here we go. How do we get down to the Queen? I guess that big metal door would be the way.
There's a casino down there, but it's for VIP members only. For the big dogs, you know. I mean, not literally. There aren't any dogs here.
What do we have to do to get down there?
You just have to be interesting or significant enough. Simple as that.
Clawville's most famous cops aren't enough?
Here? In the Hive? No, not really.
That hurts.
Sorry, boys.
Any other ideas?
Maybe ask Douglas, the pianist. He was a regular down there until he was banned for stirring up some shit big time. I don't know. You'll find a way. Use your bird brains.
Don't be birdist.
Don't be a hypocrite.
He's not wrong.
Shut up, Marty.
And what about the doorman?
What about that nice little cockroach at the door?
One of the Queen's guards. Quite intransigent fella. When I open the place, he's usually there. When I close,
He
he's
never
still
eats
there.
or sleeps.
It's like he never eats or sleeps.
Could he be a robot?
Oh, what now?
I read it in Tomorrow's World science fiction magazine. You know, a machine being that lives forever.
Please stop filling your already tiny brain with so much chicken shit, Marty.
You're not my mom.
Lucky me.
And
I don't want to be
helpers?
indiscreet, but doesn't a spider have 8 limbs? Because if I'm counting right, you have 4 arms and 2 legs.
Yeah, that's 6. Your maths is exceptional, Detective.
Did you, fight in the war?
No, but that's what I usually say when I'm asked.
Then what happened?
If you really want to know, I sold them. But I've still got 2 little stumps in the middle of me back.
Ouch.
I was broke, you know. There were some crooks from Clawville who paid top dollar for insect limbs. That's just the way it is these days.
You sold them to be eaten?
Yeah, exactly. Thanks for saying it out loud. That makes it so much easier for me.
Ugh, Cluck, sorry.
Yeah, I'm used to it. Any more anatomy questions, boys?
No, thank you. I'm fine.
Neato.
So the animals do eat each other.
This Douglas fella. What else can you tell us about him?
He's a bit of a loner and a drunkard, of course. He says he's a bar pianist, but no one's seen him play the piano in ages. He usually just stares at the thing and sighs.
Ah, poor guy.
Don't feel sorry for him. He's supposed to be a real scumbag. I don't know him personally, but I know he used to move in quite influential circles before he got this low.
I see. Well, thanks, Bart.
And I think we're done with you, so we can go talk to the pianist.
Hey, buddy.
Oh, he's a kakapo.
Hello? That's hopeless.
Yeah, but we need to wake him up somehow.
Got any more of that miracle stuff, Sonny?
You swallowed every last drop.
Then why the hell are you still carrying that flask around?
Because it means a lot to me.
Wait a minute. Who gave it to you?
Yeah, that's enough. We got work to do. Leave me alone.
Yeah, okay. Fine.
But the idea is good, Marty. We need something strong to bring him back to life.
New Ask topic. Now we know the kakapo. Kakapo. Strigops habroptilus. The drunken ex-bar pianist of the distant light. He is a disturbed and strange fellow. He has hidden depth and a good dose of tragedy. Organ trafficking is a serious and real problem in the Hive. The starving insects sell their limbs and organs inside and outside for illegal medical and food use. Drunken dreams. We need to bring back the drunken pianist to life. Why does this feel like deja vu?
This Douglas fella is quite a drinker, eh?
The person to ask about getting more ingredients for our wake-up juice is probably the barman.
You guys are detectives or something?
Well, you can see we're professionals. So, what does he drink?
A flaming ginger honey spit, usually.
What now?
But if you really want to wake him up, I recommend an extra double pepper slap.
Oh, I can slap him without the pepper, buddy. That's not an issue.
Then give me an extra double pepper slap.
Here you go. On the house.
Oh, even free. Strong drink. The smell alone is awful. If that doesn't sober the pianist up, then nothing will.
What? I'm awake. What's that smell? That smell? Is that a...
An extra pepper double slap, I think.
Are you trying to kill me?
If we really have to.
Keep that nasty stuff if you want. I'm sobered up from the smell of it.
Okay, then we'll put it back.
Wait, I mean, if you already have it, then maybe just as...
Sure. Go ahead. Everything all right, pal?
Wow! Wow!
Is his head gonna explode?
Huh, I'd like to see that.
Oh, that felt good. So, what the flappy hell do you want from me? And who are you anyway? You're not even insects.
Neither is he, I would like to point out.
Eagle eyes. You know you're not an insect either, right?
Of course, but that's different. I live here. I was born here. I'm an honorary insect. Or, at least, I was one.
Okay, Mr. Honorary Insect. Are you Douglas?
Douglas A. Fry, at your service. And you are?
Just two simple, innocent birds who want a word.
Oh, I see. Well, goodbye then.
You're not going anywhere.
Come on. You seem like a perfectly nice, normal guy. Would you mind helping two other birds in trouble?
You know what? I like you, big white guy, but not you.
Hey, thanks. You hear that, Sonny? He likes me and not you.
I'll bring flowers to your wedding.
I knew my good heart would take me to my grave. Okay, so, what exactly do you want?
New options. Ask. New topic.
I knew my good heart would...
We heard you were a regular down there.
Indeed I was, back in the day. You know, I was the Queen's personal pianist.
What happened?
I had a fight with someone and I broke my hands.
Oof. How?
Well, I hit a guy in the head and, you know, these insect guys are hard as a rock.
I see. Well, sorry to hear that. And then?
The Queen threw me out. Since then, I can't go down anymore. I'm done. All my prestige is gone.
And is there anything we can do for you?
Can you get me a new hand?
What?
I mean, we can try.
Oh, don't bother. I'm getting used to it. I just miss the music. Soon I'll drink myself to death.
Maybe we get another arm off of the spider?
We'll see what we can do, buddy, but in the meantime...
Sure, ask away, do your thing. I don't care anymore.
New goal. Douglas's hand was broken in his career too. Could we do anything about it?
So how do we get down to the Queen?
I don't know why you want to die so badly, but it's your problem. So, there's an old code. Maybe it'll help.
A code, like in spy movies?
If you say so.
Now let's hear it.
Hey, not so fast, lads. You want something? You gotta earn it.
Oh, for cluck's sake.
If you can beat me at my favorite drinking game, I'll tell you.
Sonny, over to you.
Huh? What's that supposed to mean?
What?
You know, partner, it's funny coming from you after tonight's events.
Hey, that was a one-time thing.
Yeah, I know. It always starts with a one-time thing.
If you're too much of a chicken to do it, maybe you can try my world-famous Hive quiz. Or get lost. It's your call, but if you win any of my games, I swear I'll give you the super-duper secret password.
Very mafia. Super duper secret password.
All right. Maybe we'll give it a try.
New clue. There is a secret password. We need to find out what it is. We need to win one of Douglas's stupid games.
Tell us about this place.
Ah, the Distant Light. This used to be the fanciest joint in the whole Hive. Expensive drinks, gorgeous women, live music every night.
But then something happened.
You happened. All of frickin' Clawville, the Segregation Act, the King's brainwashing, walls around the Hive. I could go on.
Hey, keep it down, buddy.
Everything's ruined. The shops are closed, misery everywhere. The police are nowhere to be found, riots, crime. But do I have to explain this to you, of all people?
Sorry to hear that.
Chicken shit.
If we weren't sorry, we wouldn't be here investigating on behalf of an insect.
An insect, huh? Maybe someone killed a fancy warm blood and you blame it on an insect, eh?
No, an insect is missing, and we're gonna find out what happened to him.
Would that make you the good guys?
Well, I wouldn't say that, but we're trying.
Well, good luck with that, lads. You know the Hive likes to keep its secrets.
That sounded a bit speciesist. Yeah. New codex entry. The Segregation Act. Which seems the same. I don't know why they're drawing our attention to this again, but...
So?
We'll try the quiz.
So, what is this?
I knew you guys were tough cocks. Now, you can prove to me that you can find your place in the Hive like I did back in the day.
Oh, yeah? Did you win an infantile quiz game too?
What? The hell I didn't. Why would I do such a foolish thing?
Well, go ahead, shoot.
All right, then. But I warn you, any question you get wrong twice in a row, that's the game over for you.
Okay, just do it.
First question. What is the name of the material that insects use
Goo.
to strengthen their buildings? Yeah, good answer. Although a day-old chick would have known that.
Thanks. Next one.
Question number 2. What is the Hive's well-known nickname?
The ghetto. Roachtown?
Good. You got it right, boys.
One
There's just
question left.
one question left.
Let's get to it.
Last question, chicks. What was the name of the first governor of the Hive?
Never had one?
Correct. Good answer. The Hive has never had a governor because it has never had any autonomy.
Yeah, we're geniuses.
Like in kindergarten.
Here's a password. I wrote it down for you on a piece of paper.
Okay.
Thanks, Douglas.
The bronze beetle bakes a brownie before breakfast. And then do we use that on the guard?
What's up, meat?
Meat sacks? That's not nice.
Your master's expecting us.
Well, what? I don't have a master.
We don't need the tango, okay? We know all the dance moves, and we know the password, too.
Yeah, the bronze beetle bakes a brownie before breakfast.
What now?
What now?
Just because you pulled a silly rhyme out of some drunken schmuck, I'm supposed to let you in? Ha! Give me a break.
But that's the way it goes, right? In movies and books and...
Just get the fuck out of here while I click it nicely, okay?
Listen, pal, if you don't want any trouble, you'll let us in. It's that simple.
Am I supposed to be scared now? Ha! I eat little shits like you for breakfast.
You eat shit for breakfast?
What?
Okay, come on. Let's do this.
I'm gonna kill you, meat
Fighting
sack.
minigame?
Enough.
That?
Was...
The Queen.
Costa, send them down.
Yes, Your Highness. Okay, you got lucky, boys. Go down while I'm in a good mood.
Thanks, Bug Boy.
Hey, we don't use the B word around here. Am I clear?
Okay, okay. Let's go, Marty.
Ooh. Cutscene.
I see. Welcome, detectives. Shall we begin?
Demo done?
The smell of cigarette smoke and cheap mead gave way to something else. An intoxicating woman's perfume mixed with a musty, lush aroma and the essence of expensive liquors.
Certainly
it
a
was
long
as if
demo.
we'd suddenly descended into another time. We were standing in front of a throne, occupied by a real queen, as if she'd just stepped off the canvas of an old painting. I felt dizzy. I've been in some tough situations in my life, but this time, I shuddered.
Welcome to our humble abode, detectives.
Humble? I have a different definition of humble.
Mr. Featherland, we used to live in a huge castle outside the Hive. Compared to that, this hovel is an insult.
Well, an underpaid cop like me would kill for an insult like this.
Come on, Mr. McChicken. Don't be so modest. You've got a quaint little apartment in Harlow Street
She
with a
knows
lovely
things.
wife. You should be proud.
Wait, what? But how do you know that?
Oh, no need to be frightened, gentlemen. But they call us the Great Web for a reason. We can feel even the smallest vibration of the city from our throne. Our silk threads are everywhere.
Now we can sleep peacefully.
It's the plain truth. And you, dear detectives, are in the truth business, are you not?
According to the book.
And to what do we owe the pleasure of your visit, gentle birds?
We're looking for an insect that died, then disappeared.
Ah, I see. Well, make yourselves comfortable. Look around. Snoop. I can sense your hearts beat a little fast. Calm down first, and then we can talk.
You can sense our... But...
We'll do just that.
Goal completed. New character. Spider Lady? Spider Lady. Queen Zenaida. Black Widow. Latrodectus Mactans. Queen Zenaida is the head of the famous and notorious Great Web Crime Syndicate, and a living legend in her own right. Rumors abound that she knows everything about everyone in the city and that nothing escapes her watchful eyes. But one thing is for sure, despite the Hive's sad state, she is still a serious force in the city's power plays. And the cockroach we now have a picture for. And we got through the door.
It's like they're looking at me. Ugh. They have too many eyes for my taste. Maybe after talking to Her Majesty, we'll be needing a couple of stiff shots. Perhaps a tad extravagant. Ugh, she gives me chicken bumps.
Not
Her
goosebumps.
eyes, I can't look into them, which could be a problem because she's got a lot of them and they're all staring at me. So, can we ask you a few questions?
First, you have to answer us. Why are you so interested in the fate of a mere insect? Did it hurt one of your kind?
Not at all, ma'am. We were hired by someone. A widow.
Oh. So you're altruistic crusaders?
Not quite.
Maybe we were just bored, ma'am.
I've heard you boys have been stirring up a lot of trouble over the last 2 decades. Perhaps this time, you've delved too deep into the hornet's nest.
You think so?
We're certain.
We'll see. If you don't mind, we'd like to ask you a few questions.
Be our guest. We have nothing to hide.
Appreciate it.
New options, new topic.
So, can we ask you a few...
First, you have to answer us.
Not at all.
Oh,
Maybe we...
I've heard.
You think so? We'll see.
Be our guest.
Appreciate. Funny, but it looks...
Okay, what about the Hive or the throne?
That's quite
Throne
a throne
first.
you've got there.
Why, thank you. It was our late grandmother's 200 years ago.
It's an old chair.
Whoa, wait, then how old are you?
Do you think it's appropriate to ask such a question of a lady?
For cluck's sake, Marty.
Oh, yeah, sorry. But it is a really beautiful chair.
You're funny. We like you.
Thank the gods.
Okay, and the other option?
What can you tell us about the current state of the Hive?
Did you come here with paper bags on your heads? Have you not seen with your eyes?
Well, we'd like to hear it in your words.
As you wish. Since the Segregation Act, our people are suffering more than ever. We are eating ourselves alive. You may think we're being figurative, but we couldn't be more literal. We're running out of flesh, of life, of soul. But before that happens, our patience will run out.
The Segregation Act wasn't good for business either, right?
Correct. We don't want to be seen as the selfless grande dame, or everyone's fairy godmother. No. We were running a thriving business.
You mean a thriving criminal business?
Call it what you like. It was blooming, but the blossom eventually withered. Now we are suffering like everyone else. The Hive is an oil barrel, detectives. And Clawville, a crazy old fool with a match in his hand.
Is the barrel gonna explode?
And with it, the old fool.
Well, thanks for your honest opinion.
Not mere opinion. This is our future, gentlemen.
Okay. If nothing else.
I don't want to get drunk. I mean, funny, but it...
No, it doesn't look like there's anything else here. And yet...
Are you ready to go a little deeper?
Okay, this is extended.
Oh, you mean you're going to interrogate us?
That's one way of putting it. I prefer to call it a controlled conversation.
Interesting. You seem like a rough, crude fellow at first glance. But underneath those ruffled feathers, you have a rather sophisticated soul.
Well, thank you, ma'am. Especially the ruffled feathers part.
Our pleasure. Well,
shall we begin?
Shall we begin?
I'd be delighted.
Be forewarned, detective. What you learn here may shake everything you've ever believed in.
You think I believe in anything? It seems your famous senses have failed you.
We'll see. Mr. Featherland? We'll see.
The wild gentleman.
This
presents-
whole madness started with this petty little affair. Huh. Petty to the one who reads it in the paper. Less petty to the one who's getting shot. Clawville, the city of opportunity, the city of dreams, a bastion of tolerance and equality, a genuine shithole. You know, truth is a weird dame. No matter how loyal you are to her, she'll cheat on you in the end. The question is, are you gonna stay by her side? And if you do, what price are you willing to pay?
Chicken Police into the Hive. Wishlist now. Yeah, I quite like that. It's maybe a little VN-y for me, but it's still pretty good. Thank you for playing the demo. Add it to your wish list. Cool. Thank you for watching.